Wow. Oh my God. Whew. Whew, the amount of I cannot tell you how long I've been waiting to do this, but finally I've done it, or at least I'm doing it right now. So, look, I think we ought to have a bit of a talk if y'all have the time. So, I know some of y'all know me, but I don't think you know me, you know? Hey, okay, that is sick. Yes, indeed it is. I'm glad y'all like it so far. So, anyways, as microphone can get a bit of volume. Okay. That was, well, you're very secretive, so I mean, hey, either I'm a bit quiet or the music's too loud. Let me see. How's this? You hear me good? This guy, bro. Anyway, enough stalling. I think it's time that y'all knew me properly. So let me just switch things up, and yes, I have put together a presentation showing you all who I am and what just basic stuff about me. So let's put on some tunes. Okay, so who am I? My name is Swirly Transcendo, or Swirly for short, as some of y'all called me. And my last name is actually a Japanese name. It means transcend, Transcendo. I'm not sure if some of y'all know that. I mean, maybe if some knew Japanese, then maybe they know it. So anyway, I am age 21. I am adult, and some of y'all actually need to know. And my height is, last I checked, is 177.8 centimeters, so 5'10". Pretty consider me pretty tall, but average size, I'd say. And and I am a human. I am a human, yes, but I've since become a transcendent and a multiverse traveler, and I consider it it's pretty fun, pretty interesting, I must say, because I get to see more beyond my world. And my birthday is September 19th, and I'm sure y'all can do the math. Age 21, it's 2024, which means 03. And my primary language is English, but a bit rusty in Spanish, but I plan to do something about that. I plan to do something about that. Speak more languages. And my role, a multiverse traveler, again with a bunch of forms and uses, like forms as in like this one right here, like you see. And getting to this, I actually do have a bit of lore surrounding me. So for the longest time, I have lived my life as a normal human on this planet called Earth. Still, some may consider me special, but not nothing too extraordinary. Although it took me until my adolescent years, so like until I became a teenager, to take a special trip into the internet, which was unlike anything anyone's ever experienced. I will hear no debates on that. You cannot sway me. Now, once I made my way back, I became blessed with extensive knowledge and wicked cool powers, like shapeshifting based on visual exposure. And eventually, I gathered enough data and learned to obtain a VTuber form, which is what you're seeing right now. And this new form is one I hope to make great use of, which I seem to be doing pretty good at so far. And I hope to do it. I have to continue doing it. And this here is my trusted portal device, Comet, as I've called. It is a specially modified portal gun with the added benefit of traveling to many different locations throughout the multiverse. Over time, I became interested in the multiverse. It's seeing how different some things could be to the default universe that you're in, and now this is in its current form, which you might recognize as the Ashpod from the Portal series, but as you may have probably seen from my debut teaser, it took on a more gauntlet form, where it's actually a separate accessory that actually takes the form of my hand. And I don't have it on me right now. It's sort of taking a break after I had to make my way over here. But so next up, some of my likes. I like pasta. Actually, funny. I actually had pasta earlier. Some macaron and. No, mac and cheese. No, pasta, I like angel hair, spaghetti, lasagna, I'm sorry. That totally wasn't intentional. Those sort of pastas, I like. And dogs, I am quite the dog lover. I've actually owned a dog in my younger years. Not sure where he is now, but when I'm with a dog, I want to enjoy every second of it. And I also like cats. It's not often that I get to see cats in my area. I mean, maybe some, but not to the point of I can get near it and pet it, have some time with it. And sometimes I can, but not here. So I also like video games. I could say something, but I won't. I'll just say I am a gamer. I enjoy games. Yes. And Also, I am one for technology. It's sort of something I've grown to like grown to like as I got older. It's like, these computers can do so much with this many resources. Wow. And on the topic of that, observing their components is actually part of a class of mine, where we took apart computers and I guess put them together by hand. I actually have one of my own here that I built myself, which is what I'm streaming on right now. And I also like learning of a device's history, getting to see how it started, why it came to be, why it was made, and where it is now, whether it became obsolete, is vintage, or is in current use. Anything goes here. So yep. And for dislikes, gonna be honest, I'm not really one for coffee. I've tried it a few times, but it's just far too bitter for my taste. So, and which is a kind of a shame too, because I can't partake in wake up in the morning, have a nice fresh brewed cup of coffee. I can't really do that. And similar to that, I'm not really one for tea. I know it does have some benefits, but it's just not all too flavorful in my humblest opinion. But if I have to drink it, then sure I will. Yoink. Then yeah, if I have to drink it, then sure. But casually, and I hate being intentionally upstaged, or I'm doing a thing, oh that's cool, someone else does it, it gets more they get all the eyes, and then I'm left like, well, why am I even doing this? But it's probably not happening right now. I can only hope. And I hate being interrupted. I'm not one for being interrupted. Like, I'll be in the middle of saying something, then someone comes in and Bart is in, and like, bro, why? Just let me talk. Let me speak my mind, please. I'm sure I'm not alone in this, or at least I'm not as alone. And I'm not one to, waste my time. Time is something you don't really want to waste. You only have so much time in this world, so you might as well live it to the fullest, or do as much as you can in as little time as you have. And yes, I am a firm believer of that. Like, nothing starts until you take action. And I also I don't like diluted drinks. Like if I'm ordering something, I get, oh, here's your drink, sir, and then if it has ice, cool, yeah, I can stay cold. But then after a while, if you don't drink it, then it becomes watery, and it don't taste as good, and you probably want to refill on that. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm not really one for reading, but as you see here, there's an asterisk, and that will be explained in the next slide. So yeah, speaking of which, let's get on to that, shall we? I have a few hobbies of mine. I like dancing, casual dancing. I'm not really one to go out in public and bust some moves, but no, just something in my free time. If I want to do it, then yeah, I can do it. I consider myself rather flexible enough. And singing, I do like sing. Oh, shut up. What is with these frames? Anywho, singing, again, not a public thing, but more of a casual thing. If I'm listening to something and I know the lyrics, I can be like, bad example, but you know what I mean. If I can sing it, then I will sing it, a bit discreetly. And cooking, I enjoy cooking every so often, but I consider it more casual, not so much, oh, I can do this as a job. No. Like cooking for myself or cooking for other people, then yeah, I can do that. But as a full-time job, no, I don't think I could like really bring myself to do that. And yeah, so next up is reading of my own volition. So yeah, that's what the asterisk was for in the previous slide. So like if I'm reading something like an article or a book or something, like, okay, I'll read this, but I'm not one to be like, hey, I have this that I have to read in this specific time. I'm not gonna do that. I've not really been one for that. Like if it's for an assignment, then sure, but if it's like I have to do this, even if it's not for an assignment, then no, I just say no, even. Yeah. And drawing, I'm not the best drawer. I used to do drawing, but that sort of died down over time. But yeah, like but like over time, like not over time. If I commit enough time to it, like if I do it slowly, I look at my references and I know what I want to draw, then I can do it, yeah. And activities of mine, I enjoy going for walks, getting that fresh air, fresh oxygen, the ultimate refuelable energy source. And, bike rides as well. I enjoy bike rides, probably a bit more than walking at this point. Because, I actually get to go places, get to move faster than I usually do. And it's sort of, I've seen your drawing. It is not half bad, I must say. But anyway, yeah, bike rides, I get to go places, I get to move faster than I would walking, and I've come to like it. And I also like observing universes beyond my own. Bit of a jump from the previous activities. But yeah, seeing other people, seeing what they can do, I could be like, oh, I'll take a look at this. Take a look at this guy's universe or this person's universe, and see what they're up to. Maybe pop by if I can. And doesn't often happen, but yeah, actually, something about Comet is that if I can go to that to whatever universe I desire, as long as I have permission from the other side, like permission from the individuals in the universe that I'm going to. Yeah. And then I also like, experimentation, seeing what works, what doesn't, if it can be practical, if it can be done, that sort of thing. Like this right now, me being a VTuber. Was a bit iffy on it, but I pulled through, and now look at me, I'm able to do it. I don't know what shows for, but okay. So next up, some other things I enjoy, some anime, movies, and TV shows. To be honest, not that much of a show watcher. I mean, casually, sure. Like if I'm going to an event and I can watch, and they got something on, I can, watch it with them. But it's not like a common thing for me to do. So, yeah, in animes, I'm not that much of an anime person either. But the animes I have seen, Stalking, it's a pretty funny anime, very, very adult. I find very humorous, especially the things that happen in the show or anime. If you know, you know. And movies, not much of a movie watcher either, but if I can, I will. Like, I enjoy Spider-Man movies, especially the Spider-Verse movies. It's very, very fun, very entertaining, and very funny. The Sam Raimi trilogy spawned a whole bunch of memes, let me tell you. And like the Sonic movies, Sonic 1 and 2, I watched them quite a bit. When they came out, like after they came out. Really excited for movie 3, by the way, seeing what Shadow can bring to the table. And Speaking of which, I also enjoy the Mario movie, the animated one, not the live action one. I have seen it, and it's okay. It's okay. That's all I'll say. But 2023 Mario movie feels more like Mario, and I like that. That is what we need from video game movies. It's video game movies that can both do their own thing and be faithful to the source material. And TV, I enjoy some of the older, well-respected, well-known TV shows like SpongeBob, Blue's Clues, Powerpuff Girls. Yes, I said it. Guy likes girl show. It's not. I will hear no arguments. It is a good show, at least in the pre-movie area. And I like Teenage Robot. That's a good one, which I did rewatch before after years of not seeing it, and I like iCarly. That's the few episodes I've seen. It is a really funny show, and anime. So the anime section is not as big, but that's, again, I'm not much of an anime watcher, but I do want to watch some other animes like Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, Dragon Maid, Jashin-chan Dropkick, the one with Hatsune Miku, Neo Genesis Evangelion, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan. It'll take me a while to do, but it's something that I hope to do eventually. Well, I'm going to pretend like I know what that means, okay? Okay. So, yes, that's the anime I intend to watch eventually, sit down and watch, or with some other people I know. But that'll be a while. So next up is some music. I enjoy listening to quite a lot of music, including what you're listening to right now, Fishing Vibes from Sonic Frontiers. And on that topic, I enjoy VGM, or video game music. A lot of video game music I enjoy. Like these composers put a lot of work into making all these songs, and they are excellent. Like Sonic Frontiers, some older Sonic games. What else? Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, that sort of thing. And I also like pop songs. They're good listens. And also I like electronic music, EDM, synthwave, lo-fi. Those are the sort of things that's like you could just vibe to, like this one. Just feel at ease with yourself. Don't have to worry about anything in the world. And well, I mean, more for lo-fi, synthwave. Sorry, I don't mean to swear. I will not come at you for that. And sorry, just put the letter. Anyway, so I enjoy a lot of old classics. The Beatles, "Magical Mystery Tour" is the only Beatles song I've really heard. Michael Jackson, some others that I've yet to know about, or that I can't put off the top of my head right now. But in the 80s, 90s, those songs I enjoy listening to. But in general, I like anything with a good beat. Like if it has a good rhythm, has a good sound to it, I will at the very least head bop to it, or move along to it, dance to it. And but I like classic country and others. Very good for you. You have your tastes. And then video games. Again, I am gamer. I play video games. Smash Bros is one I've played a lot. Probably not for the reason you're thinking, but if I'll get in. I consider myself fairly good at Smash Bros. If some of y'all know me, you'll know that I put a lot of work into Smash, And Ultimate's the one I think I played the most, but I put a few hours into 64, which I actually do have a copy of. Melee, Brawl 4 for 3DS. I've seen the Wii U Smash 4, but not really. I never owned it or played it for myself, really. But maybe I could do that if I can find my Wii U somewhere. So yes, and I also like Metroid. I've heard of Metroid and haven't really played it, but got into the series with Zero Mission, which I finished, Prime 1, which I also finished, and Metroid 2 through AM2R, which I've also finished. Currently in the process of playing Prime Hunters, and I wish I get to the other Metroid games like Super, Fusion, Dread, and the other Prime games, 2, 3, eventually 4 when that comes out. Can't wait. And even though some may not really like it that much, I will play other M to assure you. And just to get this out the way, the baby. Oh, that's so stupid. And anyway, sorry. I enjoy the Sonic games, the 2D Sonic games. I've played a lot of Sonic 1, 2, CD, 3, and K, all of which I've beaten. And the 3D games like the Adventure 2, 06, yes, I said it. They're fine experiences. Even Frontiers, which I have beaten also. Well, at least the main story. I haven't gotten to the Final Horizon. I've not done that yet. I've yet to find a good time to do that. So yeah, I also like the Kirby games, Dreamland, Adventure, Nightmare in Dreamland, if you want to count that. Return to Dreamland is one I enjoy, and then. And I've played a bit of Star Allies, but just the demo. But I hope to play more of the Kirby games, especially Forgotten Land. Wanna do that sometime. And yeah, I also enjoy Tetris. Played some Tetris, mainly the Game Boy Original, DS 99, which I've sunk a few hours into. Gotten close to getting in the top ranks, but. I don't think I'll be fast enough for that. And I also went for the Portal games. Beaten Portal 1 at this time. Yet to get to Portal 2, Portal Reloaded, and probably won't see me playing Portal with RTX. You may, but that's just the original game, but with far better graphics. But graphics aren't everything. As long as it has good gameplay, then it's fine. Then it's fun. If gameplay is intentionally bad, then that's just flawed. Yeah, don't worry about that right now. That's that's boiling water. Kettle, yes. I could have sworn I heard a kettle or something. Yeah, that won't be the only time you'll hear a kettle. And yeah, I like Minecraft. Sunk a few hours into Minecraft, or even a few days. Started as a Pocket Edition kid. I've had that back in the day, back when it was Pocket Edition. Now it's Bedrock Edition. Played the Legacy console versions, maybe a bit of the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. I think Xbox One as well. Yeah, Xbox One. And then, I eventually got into Bedrock Edition, which was fine, but then I got into Java Edition, the true Minecraft, and it's good fun. It is some good fun. And when you know what you're doing. And I also like Mario games. Notice how I put Mario at the very top. Some may associate me with liking Mario and Sonic, but over time I've wanted to change that by playing more games, like again Metroid, Donkey Kong, Zelda. I have beaten Zelda 1 and 2. Yes, indeed. It's something to say, oh, I don't just like these two big name game series. I like other things. Expand my palette, expand my taste. Can't keep liking the same thing forever. So yeah, I think that's enough of that. So next up, Oh, and this here is my VTuber my mi madre, is Roa or Roa Ru. She translated my character design, into a live 2D form phenomenally. I've seen her art, and she does spectacularly, and including what she did with me. I love what she did, how she really brought me to life. And on the subject, mi padre, Jins, I'll just refer him to as Jins. Name is Jins L2D, or Jins channel on Twitter. Yes, I'm calling it Twitter. And he hooked me up with this rigging process to really make me come alive. And saw the movements, and it was just spectacular. It's just spectacular. And now let me just switch over. Get the music. Oh. Get this, and then add this. So yes, this is me. This is my face. You can see it here. I have nice hair. I have nice glasses, specially designed for my eyes. Maybe they're normal glasses, but I will. And then I have my scarf. It's very nice. Has some physics to it. Really like it. And it's my vest or jacket, whatever you want to call it. It's very red. And here we have, look, I have gloves and a watch, specifically a Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. And yeah, it's not on right now because it's facing away. That's how the Galaxy watches work. I think some other watches, I haven't really looked into that enough, and maybe the Apple Watch does that, I don't know. And yeah, and look, and my shoes, they're green, they're green, and they are Vans. They are Vans. I really like how they look. No, yes. Look, I can move around. Oh, yes. Yes, my full body. Yay! And look, if I move my head around a bit, mostly the turning it, not so much swaying it like this. But if I do this, then my legs move. Look at that. Back at it again with the green Vans. Yeah. Before anyone asks what are those, they're Vans. I will say right now, they are Vans. Remember that. Don't be so much for green Bluetooth. Green Bluetooth. No, it's black. It's not green. Standard black. It works. Black, I think, is a very neutral color. So get myself back into frame, and with this model, I have some emotional capabilities. So this is how I normally look, and steppers. Very nice. This is my face. I can move my brows. Can smile. Can frown. That I am disappointed. But that's not all. I have more. I have said. Why you do this? I just want to do what I want to do. I just want to enjoy my time here. Why you gotta judge? Why you gotta judge me? Can't stop me from enjoying this. Why? And then I also got Angor. I have angry. Me when I see someone trying to get in my way or undermine me. You dare? You do this to me? You dare do this to me? Listen here. I will do what I want to do, and you will see what I can do. As I'm asking, what will you do? And I say, what I have to. Very nice. And the next one is me seeing something that doesn't really interest me all that much. I'm like, okay. Very unamused, very finding it particularly hard to care right now. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because I don't understand it, or I don't care, or whatever. And then next, me when something goes according to plan. Ooh. Very sinister looking green. Oh, and I, probably won't use this. This is a very neutral looking mouth. Probably won't need to use this because I could already just do. Did you just try to make one of those? What? I struggled. You lost me. I'm sorry. So there's that, and there's. Oh, I need to show you something. Me when I see something exciting. Yes, I have these eyes, very unsettling looking eyes, depending on who you ask. What's called Gengamari eyes. I feel it's so evil. Okay, enough of that. And as you've seen, I've actually managed to merge the Gengamari eyes with some of my other expressions, like this one. Me when I'm having a near-death experience. I can't take this. Nothing is ever gonna be okay. Yeah, no. If you have that mindset, then maybe get that checked out. One of the funniest Gengamaris I've seen. Yeah, it can be funny if done right. Or, it can be either intentionally funny or intentionally scary. Depends on the mood. Oh yeah, there's also... this. Me when I am giga pissed. It's like when I try to do a thing, but then people just insist on not letting me do it. It's like, what? Why am I here? Why are you doing this? Is this something I did? Do you have something against me specifically? I will find you. I will find your IP address, and you may never sleep again. I am sure of it. Yes, a lot of potential there. So, wait a minute. You may be wondering, how do you have this model and this rigging? How do you have this model and this rigging? Don't you need like a reference? Well, I mean, it's true, but my reference that this model is based on. It's rather simple. So now I will answer the $100 or $1,000, 10, maybe pushing it. I don't know where they're pushing it. I'll just go the $100 question. The $100 question. Who designed the new me? Place your bets here, folks. Who do you think it is? Based on this art style. Or based on the art style. It's the art style of the modeler. I want to do my model. Any guesses? No, that is not it. I suppose I I will cease the suspense and reveal it here. The one who is responsible for the rev sheet I use for this model is Oni underscore punch rather. Yeah, they composed the ref sheet of my character based on the one of my previous forms, and they post very cute art. Maybe a bit on the sexual side, so beware of that. You know, if you're fine with it. But yeah, they made a ref sheet of mine, and it looks great. I intend to post that when I get done with this, and when I get done with this stream, maybe on my Twitter, or maybe on my Discord. Who knows? I'll decide that when I decide that. So yeah, and then overlay. Oh yeah, the overlays. The overlays, they were not done by me. They were done by this guy, Parker Guy Jin. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's the creator of these wicked cool overlays, and this background that you're seeing, the scrolling squares, and which I modified to my liking. They weren't like this when I got them. This is what's known as Park OS Alpha, which is an aesthetic I like. You got the windows, the little windows here, including the chat window, and the windows at the bottom here. You know, they weren't like this when I got these. These were blue, and I just messed with some filters a bit and made them red, like me. Kinda nice. So yeah, there's that. Credit where credit is due, or it has to be due. So now for some other important things. See my tags. Oh yeah, these are my Oshi marks. This first one is a swirl. It's a swirl like my name, Swirly. And this is what's I believe what's called a fish cake, which you may be familiar with if you've been to Japan and have eaten ramen. I would know. I've been to Japan, and you know, I think I've seen them. I'm not sure if I've had them, but yeah, they look nice. And also this other one, this cyclone or portals sort of thing. You know, meant to represent, you know, my ability to come out of portals or make portals with Comet, my portal device, as I've mentioned before. And yeah, these are my Oshi marks: a swirl, a fish cake for me, Swirly, and a cyclone to represent for the portals, my portal side. And some of my tags, for the live tag, it is Swirl Live. Very nice portmanteau of words. That's my live, when I go live, that's my live hashtag. And then, you know, general tag, it's, you know, basic, it's my name, Swirly Transcendent, you know, no space in between. That's a general tag, not sure when I'll use it, but, And then my art tag, if y'all want to make fan art of me, or because it doesn't happen, it happens once in a blue moon, but yeah, if you want to do that, and you want to tag, and you want to add a tag, then it's swirl work, you know, swirl work, you know, like painting, or you do some strokes and whatnot, you know, unleash your creative side, be creative, do what you want, and you know, I hope it'll be cool. And then, you know, NSFW, this may be more once in a blue moon than the arts, but if you want to make art of me and for adults, it's sexually. It's very nice combining of words, I must say. You know, depends. But and then memes, very memes. It's swirl lol lol. It's swirl lol. How many people did I make feel old? So yeah, that's for any memes I may be part of. And then my fan name is Cosmic Travelers, because, I mean, you know, traveling through the multiverse, you maybe see something that you know, resembles space, and you know, maybe traveling through the cosmos, or just traveling throughout portals. It's, you know, throughout so many the universes and the multiverses, and who knows? You know, maybe you're into that. So, yeah, I enjoy the company that my cosmic travelers have provided so far. That's yes. And then assets, if y'all only want to suggest some assets for me, it's a Swirl's assets. Not the most creative, but hey, it works. And then thumbnails, if y'all want to make thumbnails for me, which I may end up doing thumbnails for my own thumbnails. I have learned to do that. Then it's Swirl's thumbs, not like my hand thumbs. Like thumbs isn't thumbnails. Makes you wonder why they're named that. Thumbnails. But yeah, those are my tags, my marks and such. And so next up is my goals. Why am I doing this? What do I intend to do? What's my end goals? Or just my goals in general? So as a VTuber, I want to get better at speaking Spanish. Want to, may help in my communication skills. The more languages, the better. Like, I know some Spanish, though not enough to save my life. Like, I know, like, individual words, but, like, full-on conversations, that's not really something I can do, at least that well. And then, expand my overall knowledge. I know some things, I know a lot of things, but not all things. Want to know... I mean, that's up for debate. That's up for debate, I will say. And I think yours was, you based that fan name off of your theme, your overall vibe. Mine is self-explanatory. And then, expand my overall knowledge. I want to know more things so I can, be part, interact more with people, and then, get my name out there anyway. Now, I myself, some of y'all may know, I am not the biggest name, but I want to change that. I want to do more things and, make it, I want to do more things so I can meet more people. Oh, wait, no, I do more things so I can meet more people so that I can do more things and, I'd be famous. But that's not really a goal of mine. That's just sort of a perk that comes with the things I do. And I want to be able to collab with other VTubers, big or small. It doesn't really matter as long as they're a VTuber and as long as they're up for it or are cool with me being there. Then it can work. And then I want to brighten up people's days. Like looking back at the chat, some people, or at least I think some people weren't having the best of days, and I want to change that. I want to be able to make people happy, make people smile, laugh, even with this gift of mine. It's the gift that is keeping on giving. And and next up, I want to utilize my camera, so like camera work on screen, not like my face. That's why I have this model, so I don't have to show my IRL face, but like my hands, like do hand things. I have a camera in one hand, actually similar to what someone like Dankpots does. Like he has his iPhone on like his Mac, and then he tinkers around with technological nuggets. If y'all know, that's the sort of thing I want to do. But I want to be able to move, or I guess have more movement capabilities. And I want to expand my vocal skills. And in that way, I mean do better at impersonations. I consider myself, oftentimes I find myself repeating like quotes and stuff from like movies, TV shows, games even. Like I can give you a sample of one, like talk about low budget flights, no food or movies, I'm out of here. I like running better. Yeah, it's Ryan Drummond's first lines in Sonic Adventure 2, the hero story. And what else? And there's also this. Hey, that's that blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words! I find myself trying to quote Sonic games. It's pretty find my something that I've sort of learned to do. And what else can I do? What else can I do? And I just realized. Bench. That was Ryan Drummond Sonic. How about some Ben Schwartz Sonic? Let me think. What can I pull? Wait. So many lines. It's hard to pick one. We got TV channels, streaming channels, a house full of food, and no supervision. Let's do this. God, there's so. And I suppose on the topic of Ben Schwartz, meow? Yeah, I'm sure. Not sure I was anticipating that, but and here's a funny one. There are 206 bones in the human body. 207 if I'm watching Gossip Girl. What about Bonesaw from the first Spider-Man movie? Bonesaw? First Spider-Man movie, as in the first Sam Raimi movie? That's something. Pizza time. Okay, I think I dwelled on the vocal impersonations long enough. I'm sure you'll know. I know one. I know another one. Wait, no, I don't. I won't. No, I won't do that. So anyway, I wanna be the best me I know I can be. So I consider myself good, but I think I can be better. Yeah, I can be better. Like, I've yet to reach the peak of my performance. You just had to bring that up. Why do you want to go to Mexico? I just love Latina Sonic. What? Adios, amigo. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Will you date me? Breathe if yes. Recite the Bible in Japanese if no. Hajime mi, kami wa tento shito sozo sarita. I won't go further than that, but yeah. Being the best me I know I can be. I've yet to reach my fullest potential with my skills. I want to continue doing that, and I suppose the best way is to just keep doing this stuff. My legs, which normally would be classified as lethal weapons, feel like spaghetti. Do you know what's hard? You know what's the hardest part? We could do vocal performances when I'm done with these slides, but next up, I want to give a few shout outs. So there's Mariyume, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, she has a series of tips and advice on being a VTuber, or what to do, what not to do, and a VTuber debut video, which ended up helping me a ton. Like, I was able to know the do's and don'ts, what to do, what to avoid, and I think I'm following that pretty well, I'd say. And then next up, this is the funny one. The Prince Bin. Rin Penrose, similar to Mari, also has an extensive video on professional VTuber advice, which I also watched, studied for a while. And while it's mostly geared towards agency VTubers, the bigger name VTubers, Hololive, Nijosanji, all that, I'm not sure which ones I'm missing. Hollow Stars, if that's considered its own thing. It was still useful regardless. I just looked past the professional VTuber advice, since I'm far from professional. I'm an indie VTuber. That's what I intend to do, or intend to be. So yeah, still helpful nonetheless. And then next up was want to give an honorable mention to Yem Albat, though design for my model was not a major struggle because I already had a reference. I already had a reference for Oni when making my rev sheet for this model. Her agency red flag and the blank canvas videos were still inspirational nonetheless. And how ironic that her blank the chat. Our blank canvas videos was about how if debuts suck or are boring or what to do instead, and here I am doing a debut. I suppose I'm just doing this because, you know, just to get people more familiar with me, get my name out there. And then, so yeah, there's that. And next up is my schedule. Wait a minute. I don't have a schedule. What is this? Did I did I forget it? Did I misplace it? Did I just not have anything planned? Or perhaps it's because there is no schedule. What a twist! A VTuber without a schedule. Yeah, that's unheard of. But I do have an explanation for that. So, yeah, explanation for that. Now, most VTubers, they would have a schedule at this sort of point in their debut. It might have went through a time vortex. Up for debate. I'll leave that up to you. But yeah, most VTubers at this point with their schedule, they like tell the people, "Oh, I'm going to be doing this thing on this day and at this time." Most VTubers would do that, but I'm going to be exception and not do that. Why? Because life's unpredictable, I tell you. Like, you think you want to do one thing, but then another thing comes in and just all the monkey wrenches are just thrown at your face, and you have to reschedule. You have to like do some rescheduling, and then, you know, the people get like a bit disappointed, and you know, that just ain't good. And plus, I am a college student, and I have a part-time job, so you probably won't see me doing schedules all that often. Like maybe sometimes, but not all the times. Like I'll just, like, if I want to do something, I'll just think about it for a while, then I'll do my thing, or like I'll know what I want to do, know when I want to do it, and then I'll just do it. It's simple as that. So, and then yeah, there's that. And I have a bit of surprise for y'all. Let me just change things up. Yeah, blank screen. Yes, this is a bit of a blank screen, and so, you know, something else that I've learned from Rin's video on professional VTuber advice is, you know, do something for the people that will remind them of you later, and that spoke to me. And, you know, I think I have just the thing that some will remember me by, hopefully. Come on. No. Oh, what's this? What is this coming in? Oh, why? It's a microphone, and oh, I gotta put it behind the chat real quick. It's a microphone, and if I'm not mistaken, this is an SM58, a model above the SM5070, which is what the president uses. Wow, can you believe it? So yeah. You know how I put singing as part of my hobbies? I mean, not a full hobby, but, you know, something that I do. And, you know, I think this is the perfect time to show y'all. Q radio station issue. No, I won't do that. In fact, I'm going to do something better. You know, I'm going to expand my vocal skills even further. Hold on, but I'm going to make a name for myself here. I'll tell you what, my cosmic travelers. What's going on? Oh, hello, what's going on? This. Yeah. Yeah, yo. Feel free to sing along, people. Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like you came back for more. Yeah, can you feel time slipping down your spine? Ooh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah, but you can hardly swallow your fears and pain, and you can't help but follow and put you right back where you came. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg or if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Oh, yeah. Can you feel life tangle you up inside? Yeah, now you're face down on the floor. Oh, but you can't save your sorrows. You paid in trade, and you can't help but follow. It puts you right back where you came. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg or if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Whoa, oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's a face searching far, so far and wide. There's a place where you dream you'd never find. Hold on to what if, hold on to what if. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg or if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg or if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Live and learn. Yeah, 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 yeah. Live and learn. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo, yeah. Oh, that felt good. Thank you, everyone. Cue applause sound here. Thank you very much. I've been waiting to do that. Beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful. That's 13 out of 10. That's better than anything IGN has been putting out for Sonic nowadays. That's a lie. I believe they gave Sonic X Shadow Gens 9.10, or 9 out of 10. Sorry. can I say? Yes. That felt good. So yeah, you live through the pains, and and the bread is pen lights. Very nice, very nice. Thank you. So yeah, you live through the mistakes and you learn from them. That's the mentality that I have. So yeah, bring this down. So yeah, like if there, I can sing, as y'all can see. If there's, if there's any other songs you want me to sing, then yeah, you can put them anywhere where I can see them. So back to the main topic at hand. Yeah, I should probably, and then, oh, bring back the first. I can play the music again. All right, now for my next slide. After that moment, now even though I don't have a schedule, I do have some plans of what I want to do with this. Do some retro gaming. Whether it be from the console, the handhelds, or the PCs. I mean, yeah, retro console, retro handheld. That's not the most creative thing, but hey, it's fun. I get to play some of these older games, and speaking of older, explore older OSs. Windows XP. That's an OS that I personally grew up with. It was very cool, and also had oops, sorry about the voice crack. Also, I think dabbled with either Vista or 7 back in the day, but this was before I got into making virtual machines, and so yeah, I was able to experience the other OSs, 3.1, 90, I think 95, 98, double that. Experience XP casually, Vista 7. I will. No arguments on whether Vista is good or bad. That depends on who you ask. And plus, I kind of don't want to be flamed for my opinion. It's a good one, but I don't want to take any risks. But yeah, those also old Windows, old Mac OSs. Back when Apple was making a name for themselves back in the day. Leopard, Snow Leopard, Mountain Lion. I do have a Catalina and Mountain Lion VMs, for casual use. And then, what's like the oldest Linux, the oldest version of Linux? Because I think that also counts towards this. But I have a few Linux VMs. I even own a Steam Deck, which is, Linux machine. I am of the Penguin Army. Let's go. Whoa-ness. But I was trying to figure out how to input Japanese text on Linux. Oh, how nice. Ain't that nice? I mean, it's probably not as easy as I think here I can do Windows space and then I can just change the languages. Not sure if it's like that on Linux. Probably is, and I'm not sure what I'm saying. But yeah. Yeah, I also want to do, movie nights, watch-alongs. Movie nights, they're fun. They're fun stuff. Get to sit down, have some food on you, and just watch a good movie, whether good or so bad it's good. Just have some fun, have some laughs, that sort of thing. And watch-alongs, I think sort of falls in that similar category, with shows, like TV shows, or perhaps watch-alongs of other VTubers. And I also want the oldest Linux distro that is still maintained is Slackware Linux. Well, I can tell you slacking is something that Linux is not doing. I tell you, maybe even better than Windows at this point. Who knows? But yeah, or actually, no, everyone knows at this point. So yeah, I also a chill discussion podcast I want to do. Or as some call it, free chatting. where you don't have anything in mind. You just want to sit back and, you know, talk to the people, talk to them about whatever crosses your mind or whatever they want to talk about. So yeah. And then I also want to do some cooking on stream, which ties into the me wanting to do camera work. You know, I could cook. I've cooked a few things for myself in my free time. Maybe a bit basic, but I could still do it. I feel like I'm still capable of doing it. And then I also want to do some play games with some online multiplayer, so I can witness and or bring about chaos to the players. Let me tell you, there's with the right people and the right environment, or even the right game, some people can be broken. Salt poured all over the place. Like with this one game I've heard of, Pico Park, it can be a bit hectic, which is, I want to do that sometime actually. Like I guess I'm not sure if like Minecraft counts, because I've seen some funny stuff done in Minecraft, you know, done intentionally to mess with people. Or Smashy Bros, that could count, you know, oh, I'm not mashing, I'm applying pressure, that sort of thing. You know, really get into the players' heads. Yeah, that's what I want to do when I have the time and the space. And then also discovering old games and technology before my time, which I suppose was already talked about before. But yeah, like me, I was born in 2003. By my time, there was like I believe the OG Xbox was. I think the OG Xbox was out at this point. There we had the Game Boy Advance. I think the SP during my kind of time, and the PS2, which I actually did have at some point, but has since been lost to whoever else owns it now. And I own a PS2. I owned a PS2, and I own a PS3, the one that doesn't play PS2 games, which is kind of disappointing when I learned that. But you know, I have my ways. And yeah, I did have like an Xbox 360, which I did enjoy. Played a lot of XBLA games, some demos, and you know, looking back, I see myself playing those demos, and now here I am now with my own money, where I can actually like play the full games, not be restricted to the demos anymore. Like Zuma, Bejeweled, Clone and Clyde. That's one I remember playing back in the day, and yeah, I can do that if y'all want to see that. And then the Nintendo side. So I believe the Game Boy Advance and the SP were out during my time. The GBA was 2001. I know GBA SP was 2002, which I do have. I do have a flash card, and I do have it with a flash card, so I can play a ton of GBA games. I do know I did like own a DS, like a DS Lite, and there was a few games I played. New Super Mario Bros. Bowser's Inside Story. I think Partners in Time, but. You know, now on current day, I own a 3DS with a DS flash card, and I can play all the DS games I desire. Like I've advanced in like the two Mario and Luigi games, Partners for DS, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, and they're good fun. And yeah, and I personally wasn't the best with keeping everything in places that I remember. I lost like some styluses of mine, and even lost my original DS Lite. And yeah, also had a DSi, which I did lose also. It was I believe the 25th anniversary, a Mario 25th anniversary one, which is also lost to the sand at some time. Oh, so wait, let me reach out. Oh dang. Oh yeah, curious, will you be doing SSBU streams? Yes, that I hopefully intend to do. I have Smash Ultimate, and you know, some may know this, some may not, but I've been trying so long to get all of the fighters into Elite Smash, and it took a lot of patience, a lot of painful games, but I ended up doing it, and I never looked back. I don't play Smash Ultimate as much as I used to. It's casual, but very rarely will I touch Quick Play or Elite Smash. No, that is giga cringe. Mostly with who you're matched with. You're either... But most of the time, you'll get matched with people, and then you'll come out saying, why didn't they let me play the game? Or just, can you let me play the game for criminy sake? I bought this game, I want to play it, you're not letting me play it. Why? Okay, so yeah. Maybe on the topic of Smash, I might also do maybe the adventure modes in Melee and Brawl. Brawl is pretty fun. Oh yeah. And looking back, what kind of old games? Pre-2003 games, I'd say. Again, maybe a bit cliche, but hey, it's fun and it's something I want to do. And want to do it for the people, I want to do it for the people, and hopefully have a good time with it. So yeah, I think that just about ends my presentation for now. So pause the music, bring this back. So I tell you, this was a long time coming. It took a while, but I did it. I am doing this, and I could not be more relieved. I could not tell you how nervous I was to do this, to start the stream, start broadcasting, start doing this stuff. Yeah, but I just worked up the courage, listened to some motivational music, and then I got the confidence. I gained the confidence, and now here I am. And I got quite the audience. Got quite the audience with me. Even I suppose one in particular who may be watching this stream right now. I'm gonna bring this up. I want to shout out. I suppose after all this time, I'd like to shout out the Green Catman TGN for his watch along. He's doing it currently, and I don't exactly know what was going on his side, but something tells me it was probably some cool stuff, or at least some good commentary. Reacting to me showing my new face for the first time, and could not be. Yep, there it is. You got credit. After all this time, I can do that. So I suppose that's all I have to show. And for any of the people watching, anything else you want to say to me before I close this? Oh wait, I just remembered. There's something else I could do with my model. Yes, I have a tongue. I have a tongue. It won't be the most practical, but hey, it's funny. It's something funny, like wait. Oh wait. I stick my tongue out to those who doubted me. They could see me now. Once with the tongue tracking though. Yeah, don't worry. There probably won't be much happening with the tongue. It'll probably be a bit situational, and I have to actually stick out my tongue in order for it to show. so there's not much practicals with it. And plus, it only shows up when I think it only shows up when I at least one per last it's sticking out. Oh, eye movement. This is me looking up. This probably. Oh, what this be? What that be? Yeah, eye movement. That's right. And down. Yeah, I can't. I think I can look down. You could probably do it instead. Is that a challenge, my good man? Yeah, don't give me any ideas now. Because if there's a thing I want, I will do it. I will do it, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Yeah, I really appreciate the kind words, the kind support. Again, this was a long time coming. There was a point where I didn't see much potential in this, but yeah, if enough people like this, then yeah, I could do it more. So yeah, I could do it more. Could schedule some times to play some games. Funny mispronunciation for yous, for those in the know. And so yeah, so what I plan to do next, I don't know. I'll have to look through my options, look through my availability, and I will get back to y'all when I decide. So I believe if no one else, wait, I didn't see much of YouTubers. Oh, I hate them. Yeah, that, you know, exposure to a certain things will do that. You end up not being too into them, and but then things change, and then you actually end up liking. I forgot to mention, don't stream on Wi-Fi, bro. That is my only option. I am nowhere near. I'm not near close enough to a router to like stream off that. So yeah, but I'll have to look through my options. I'll look through my options, and I'll have to see. I'm not sure if hotspots would be any good. Probably not, because it's phone Wi-Fi. So probably not. So yeah, this I tell you, this won't be the last time you'll see me. I might show my face again sometime. You never know. You never know where I may be. I could be anywhere. So yeah, I think that's just about all I've got. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for being here on this long journey of mine to where we are now in my debut stream. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for showing up, for hearing me talk, and don't forget to check out the next thing, whether stream or video, whenever I post it, which will probably be soon. All right. See ya.